Shalom. All right, this is Captain Ezariah Ben Yosef. Okay, and I'm the group leader of One Body in Ahaya in Aiken, South Carolina. I'm the only group leader in the area, and I'm proud to be doing a video series breaking down the Bible for edification and inspiring our brethren to keep pushing this word with sincerity and truth. Been doing this for 3 years now, and this week we're covering the Songs of Solomon, okay, which is really deep because it correlates with our Hebrew records, as far as the laws of Moses. It supports polygamy, and in it we learn how men and women are supposed to deal with each other, okay? And we don't see that going on today, okay? Here in the Western world, they push homosexuality, they push feminism, they push all kinds of wickedness. And the Bible does not support that, okay? Our heritage, our Hebrew heritage as Israelites does not support it, okay? All right, so I'm covering the Songs of Solomon. Let's start with verse 3. Because of the fragrance of your good ointments, your name is ointment poured forth. Therefore the virgins, see, multiple women, love you, lead me away. All right, so it's talking about the daughters of Jerusalem. All right, men are supposed to have multiple wives. Okay, adultery in the scriptures, it tells us adultery is a woman dealing with more than one man. Okay, so it's wicked and evil for a woman to be involved with that. Okay, I hear a lot of bitches talking about, discriminating against men based on their age. None of that is in the Bible. Okay, the discretion of relationships and how they start and everything is dictated by the Most High, and the man is in charge. Running after women and chasing after women, all that, you know what I'm saying? Men aren't supposed to be doing that. They shouldn't have to. In fact, as I keep reading, it will show you that the women are supposed to be doing that. We will run after you. You see? The Bible interprets itself. The king has brought me unto his chambers. You see? Men and women are supposed to have sex. That's the basis of any relationship. Bitches today are totally out of order. They're wicked. They play games. They lie. They're dealing with a bunch of men on the side. They got boyfriends. They're dating. And they don't want to question a man. Are you married? Are you single? Well, he's not supposed to. He's not supposed to be. The question is the woman single? How old is the woman? You see? People, especially women, begin still, they have no understanding. They want to get out there and preach. When in the book of Timothy, 1 Timothy, the 2nd chapter, tells us women aren't supposed to be doing that, or usurping authority over the man, telling the man what to do. We will be glad and rejoice in you. You see, this is women rejoicing and having happiness being with a man, one man. We will remember your love more than wine. Rightly do they love you. I am dark but lovely, O daughters of Jerusalem. You see? But you had these rednecks say, well, there's no color in the Bible. How can we tell what color they were? Color is all throughout the Bible, and it's letting us know that the people of God are black people. See, dark skin, just like my skin complexion. You see, pigmentation. That's what makes us human. Why? Because we have hue. Hue means color. Okay? When you're white, you see, you have no color. Okay? only bastards and freaks on the planet are so-called white people. Like the tents of Kedar, like the curtains of Solomon, I do not look upon me because I am dark. Over and over again, telling us what color this, the people of God are, what color this person is, because the sun has tanned me. My mother's sons are angry with me. They made me the keeper of the vineyards, but my own vineyard I have not kept. All right, this is a love poems, love songs between a man and a woman. Tell me, O you whom I love, where you feed your flock, there you make it rest at noon. For why should I be as one who veils herself by the flocks of your companions? You see? So monogamy is, if you do your research, was based on the traditions of the Romans, white people who grafted themselves in. The Bible calls them Edomites. Okay, these were the traditions of our enemies. These are not the traditions that God, created for us. We know that by going throughout the Torah, the laws of Moses. Moses had more than one wife. Exodus 21 to Deuteronomy 21 frequently talks about the men of Israel having multiple wives and how it was permitted and lawful to do so. Okay? If you do not know, O fairest among women, follow the footsteps of the flock and feed your little goats beside the shepherd's tents. I have compared you, my love, to my fully among Pharaoh's chariots. Your cheeks are lovely with ornaments, your neck with chains of gold. And then again, as I continue to read, dealing with a man and his love affair with multiple women. This is a message to the daughters of Jerusalem. We will take your ornaments of gold with studs of silver. See, the man adorning his women with fine things. While the king is at the table, my spikenard sends forth its fragrance. A bundle of mirth is my beloved to me, that lies all night between my breasts. See? Sex. All right? And then they're not dealing with ghetto. This man ain't dealing with ghetto heifers and gold diggers. That's not what it's talking about here. And this man obviously is a gentleman and knows how to treat a woman. And the women treating him like a man. My beloved is to me a cluster of henna blooms in the vineyard of En-Gedi. Behold, you are fair, my love. Behold, you are fair. Fair meaning beautiful. You have dove's eyes. Behold, you are handsome. This is a woman talking to the man. My beloved. Yes, pleasant. Also your bed is green, and the beams of your house are cedar, and our rafters of fear. All right, so, and I'm gonna stop it right there. But I just wanted to point out that polygamy is lawful according to the Bible. Okay, all right. The books of Moses, explains that definitively. Okay, what I'm saying. So yeah, Exodus 21 and Deuteronomy 21. Okay, and then going back to Genesis. Okay, the 49th chapter, dealing with Jacob and his 12 sons that he had from 12 wives. Okay, we wouldn't have a nation if it wasn't for men who had multiple wives. All right, so we're supposed to be following the law, statutes, and commandments of the Bible. We should be following everything in the Bible, including what the commandments and what was handed down to Moses, our patriarchal traditions and statutes, okay? Holy days, all of that. Only hypocrites cherry pick what they can follow and what they can't. The only law that we don't have to follow anymore is the law of sacrifice. And Christ definitively outlines that in the New Testament, in his Gospels. He was the sacrificial lamb. So we don't have to go and kill animals or do any of that. But the rest of it, we must follow. Okay? I hope this short lesson has been some edification, because you got a lot of the Christian people have gone off, doing all kinds of wickedness and freakish madness in their churches. But you got a lot of Hebrew Israelites who are going off, and they're hypocrites. They're not following all of the laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay? They're cherry picking and using doctrines and stuff like that to lead people astray. Okay? And as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to teach my students to do that. Okay? So, Shabbat Shalom. I hope y'all had a good Sabbath. And we're making preparations for the new year. And, Most High in Christ, I just wish the best for all of y'all. And continue to keep me and my family in your prayers. And I thank y'all for, those who've been subscribing and being encouragement to me. All right? My church, my family, we all thank you. All right? All right? Barakatah, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Okay? Peace. Shalom.